Hey, good evening, y'all. Happy Friday. Hope y'all are doing well. Been about a week since I've seen you. Figured I'd do an instructional video, actually. Had a really bad back. I have a massive sciatica issue. From looking at me, you wouldn't know it, but I was a weightlifter once upon a time, many moons ago. And I actually caused massive damage to it. Had to go through some physical therapy for it many years ago. Just sometimes it bothers me. So I was doing some turnaround jumpers last Saturday, and the next morning it was hurting, and then Monday morning, oh my God, I couldn't even stand up. I couldn't even stand up straight. So it happens. But I'm back, and I figured I want to teach you guys a couple things. One thing I want to teach you on the basketball court here, Magic Pumpkin, is how I teach the jump shot to special needs people, people in Special Olympics that I coach. It's a two-step process. Instead of an acronym or a mnemonic or anything like that, I go ahead and I just break it into two pieces. And those two pieces are up. Okay, so I just say up and reach, up and reach, or up and extend, right? So up and extend works really well. So the way that this works really is that you, cool moon up there, isn't it? You bring the ball up to your shoulder, elbow behind, as you get up to your toes. So you're just bending your knees just slightly. You're not leaning forward. You're staying vertical. But as you bring it up, then you bend your knees. Then you jump, right? So you bring the ball up. You got the ball in triple threat. You're going to bring it up at the same time you start the jump. So you're going to get to your knees as you're bringing your ball up. And then you're up on your toes, and then you jump. You jump as you bring it to here. So here's your, usually you got two hands on the ball, but you bring it back to here as you jump. So it's in one motion. Jump, jump. So everything's up. This is basically as if it was a gun, for example. You'd be cocking the gun. Okay, you're ready to shoot. Okay, so now you're back here, you're up in the air, and now all you have to do is to come forward towards the goal and extend. So I say extend or reach to remember that you don't short arm the ball. You short arm it, you go short. You don't push the ball, you'll tend to go long. You'll also tend to go flat. So you want the nice rotation, teardrop, drops down onto the rim like a nice soft pumpkin. You're gonna get what they call a shooter's roll. And it happens quite a bit. It's not luck. It's manufactured based on technique. So here, this is what it looks like. I mean, you jump as you bring it up, one piece. One piece. You don't do one and then the other. One piece. So you're jumping up, bringing it up, boom, boom. And that's all you got to do. So you're just going boom, boom. And always from the elbow, not from the shoulder, but from the elbow. You start moving the shoulder, you start missing left and right. You keep your elbow behind the ball. You move only from the elbow, kind of like a karate chop, or Native American chop, or whatever you're supposed to call it these days. I need a scorecard. But anyway, back and through, back and through, and then you go. You've got it back. You don't have to go back when you're jumping. So you're already up. You already brought it back. Now all it is extend. So it's up, extend, up, extend. Let me show you a couple of these. I haven't been able to jump in almost a week, so it's not going to be tremendous, I don't think. Well, let's see what I can do. All right. So let's see if I can do a couple of these without looking like a complete, absolute chump. because we like not to suck. All right, so, you know, I'm maybe 7-8 feet out. This is nothing. Okay, so what we're doing is we're bringing it up at the same time that we jump. Okay, so everything's in one piece. So we bring it up and out. And there's actually a non-spastic version. So what we do is we bring everything up and then extend. So up, extend. Let's do that again. So to get forward, I'm not leaning forward. Okay, that's not what I'm doing to go up. I'm staying vertical. All I do is bend the knees, and it puts natural pressure on the front of my foot, and that gets me up. So I'm going to punch up as high as I can. Might be 6, maybe 9 inches, whatever. That's all you really need. So it's up and out. Not too bad. So let's do that again. Once again, it's up and extend. Up, extend. See, I get that shooter's roll for a reason. I get that shooter's roll because I earned it. Because when I rotate off the elbow, like I do, instead of pushing the ball, I get the nice backspin rotation, and that's what does it. So again, it is up, out. Up, extend. Let's do one more. I have a rule. I have to end with a splash. So it's up, extend. So it goes in, even when I'm a little quick. So let's see if I extend a little better. See what happens. Up, extend. Splash down. Hope you learned a little something. Hope it was helpful. Now, why do I do this? Number one, I'm hoping some students of the game are watching. Maybe some of them are autistic, some of them could have Downs, some of them could be neurotypical. Maybe it's parents, maybe it's other coaches who maybe say, hey, instead of making this thing really difficult, making this thing really complicated, we understand that the game of basketball is better felt than thought. I'm going to say it again, it's better felt than thought. So what I want to do is have a rhythm. Rhythm is really important in dancing and in basketball and in unmentionable things. But anyway, rhythm is very important, especially in the game of basketball. You have to feel what you're doing rather than think it. I don't want you to be on the basketball court thinking through how to jump it. You know, when to jump and when to release and everything else. It needs to be felt. So how do you do that? Number one, you keep it simple, like I'm doing. And number two, you have perfect practice making it perfect, keeping it simple. And then you do it over and over and over again until it is like wearing a glove. It is so second nature to you to get on a court and then you just feel it. You jack up 2 or 3 and you're just in a rhythm. Now, you don't have to shoot from 21. You don't have to shoot from 30. You can shoot from 5 to 10. If you run a good offense the way that a good coach would do, regardless of the level, you want to get some ball penetration. You want to make sure that they know you can penetrate, but they also want to know that you're deadly from wherever and whenever you shoot the ball. And that gives you the most options to put the ball in the hole. That one. That is the hole. We like that one. So it's very important that you keep things simple, you get things down into a rhythm, and that you make sure that that's the way that you practice often, you jack up 100, 150, 200 shots. But one thing I'm going to say that I didn't say before when I said extend, you don't hurry. You're not jacking, it's not strength, it's rhythm. Okay? So you bring it from the elbow, you're not muscling the ball. In fact, the looser your arm swing, the better. So keep it loosey-goosey. So you bring it up as you jump, up, extend, up, extend, up, extend, up, extend. You do it with a loosey-goosey arm swing. Because this isn't about power. This isn't about Scud missiles. This isn't about trying to put a hole through the backboard. This isn't about trying to knock the rim off the daggum said apparatus. It's none of those things. Soft teardrop. It should be almost not even, it should almost not even be making a sound when it gets up on there. It should be so soft that you think it's barely going to get there, but it always does. You get that ball on the rim soft, and you have so many more times of a chance to score that ball. It also makes it so people don't make bricklayer jokes. Like me. We're not in the Bricklayers Union. We are in the Smooth Operators Union. That's what we do. All right, so you keep it loosey-goosey. Everything's up at the same time. Jump, bring it to the shoulder. Up at one time as you jump. So you jump up, extend, and finish. So we get to the finer points, yeah, you try to put your finger in the cylinder visually. You have to finish that shot. But if you don't even finish your shots that well, you'll still shoot well. Just by keeping it from the elbow and not from the shoulder. And you'll stop hitting, missing left and right because you're not steering the ball with your shoulder. You're staying in slot. Physics is awesome. See, this whole week I was off, I wasn't thinking about jokes. Does it show? Yeah. I'll be back to regular programming on Monday. I will see how many times per week I'm doing it. Business is starting to crank up. That does create some problems for me from a perspective of how much time I have to do some of my production on this channel, but I will not be going anywhere. I have been in a lot of pain and been very busy. But I'm back. As you can see, I can jump. All is well. Hope you enjoyed this little sojourn into competence. It is what it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful for you or for someone you may care about who likes putting the pumpkin in the rim. So, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the ringy dingy, say all, and then share far and wide, because sharing is caring. A lot of sharing would be even more caring. Hint, hint. And I will be hollering at you on Monday. Peace out, me homies. See ya.